Coming up tonight on Q30 News, a growth of incoming freshmen leads to increases in class sizes.
Plus, the QU Law School is moving to North Haven and students are looking to find jobs in the West. The news starts now.
Live from the campus of Quinnipiac University, this is the Q30 News Nightcast, only on Q30 Television.
Good afternoon, Quinnipiac, and welcome to the Q30 Newscast. I'm Nicolette Fanelli.
And I'm Giovanni.
Quinnipiac, a school known for having smaller classes starting no earlier than 8 a.m., has been experiencing larger class sizes that can start as early as 7 a.m. According to the Assistant Registrar, Jamie Luzier, the university currently has 19 class sections with a roster of 40 or more students, including a QU201 class that runs from 7 to 8 a.m. The North Haven campus lecture halls can hold up to 120 students, and with recent renovations on the Mount Carmel campus, there is no shortage of space. Some students feel that these larger classes will sacrifice personal attention from the professor, but Professor John Moore assures that there are always opportunities to connect with the professor, either through meeting after class or by appointment.
A director at Quinnipiac is now an honorary member of Hungary. Dr. Christopher Ball was inaugurated at the School of Law Grand Courtroom last week to become the Honorary Counsel of Hungary for the state of Connecticut. Q30 News' own Arthur Balin was there to cover the event.
A long process came to a close on Thursday night for Christopher Ball as he was named honorary consul from the state of Connecticut to the nation of Hungary. Dr. Ball accepted the nomination from Hungary in front of several Hungarian delegates. He was selected as consul based on his 20-year relationship with the nation.
To be honest, they're quite good. Hungary is, since 1990, a free democratic country. The U.S. and Hungary have good relations. We have passport waivers between the countries. We have a lot of cross-border trade between the countries.
The new consul got his start in dealing with Hungary by starting the Central European Institute, an initiative to increase relations between Central Europe and the U.S. He spoke highly of Quinnipiac's support for his Hungarian initiatives.
For Quinnipiac, it's a good niche area where we can really excel and still be student focused. It's all built around student programs and exchanges. So it's Quinnipiac. I would not be an honorary consul today if I were not at Quinnipiac and Quinnipiac had not helped me.
Dr. Ball will serve as a liaison to the nation of Hungary from the United States. Truly a historic moment for him and the university. For more information regarding Quinnipiac News, follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Q30 News. From the Grand Courtroom here at the Quinnipiac University School of Law, I'm Arthur Balin, Q30 News.
Quinnipiac is expanding yet again. A new law school building is currently under construction in North Haven. However, this has left both students and faculty wondering what will happen to the current law building on the Mount Carmel campus. The law building has classrooms that would satisfy the College of Arts and Sciences needs for extra classrooms. Students are hoping that it will be put to good use instead of staying empty, but that decision has yet to be made.
Have you ever wanted to work in the West Coast? Well, wish no longer, students. Quinnipiac is working to make your dreams come true. The School of Communications and School of Business are building an internship program in Los Angeles that will be offered over the summer or during the academic year. The program will be similar to a study abroad program, except instead of traveling overseas, students can travel within the U.S. The program will appeal to a variety of majors, and with its strong alumni base located in LA, the program will surely be a success.
Coming up on the news, our very own Elijah Westbrook sat down with the main stage chair for Fall Fest.
And a missing Hamden girl is brought home after her father helps police.
Plus, we've got your first look at the weather with meteorologist Megan Connington.
Stay with us, we'll be right back.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
So Megan, what's the weather like this week?
After a lot of up and down temperatures, we're about to see some beautiful fall weather.
About time, because I'm getting tired of just bringing my sweatshirt to an 8 a.m. class. It's cold, and it's 12 p.m. and I'm already getting rid of my sweatshirt. It's a pain.
It's
Just
confusing.
extra, it's extra baggage, and I don't want to really bring my sweatshirt here. It's just too much for me.
Well, we're really looking forward to the lovely weather.
Thank you. And Quinnipiac University will be hosting its first ever Fall Fest this Saturday at South Lot at 2 p.m. The event will be free with 4 country performers. Our very own Elijah Westbrook sat down with the person who created Fall Fest to find out more about what we should expect.
Hello and welcome to a very special edition of the Q30 News Update. I'm Elijah Westbrook, sitting here with Kristen Foley, who is the main stage chair for the Student Programming Board. Welcome, Kristen.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get right into it. So I've been getting a lot of, questions, because a lot of people knew I was doing this interview with you today, about why country music, out of all the genres of music that, you guys could have, essentially, put on for this concert, why country music?
Yeah, well, country is something we've never done at Quinnipiac, and basically we do a survey every year and asking the students what they'd be interested in, and looking back, it was something that students had shown interest in, and because Fall Fest is free this year, and it's outside, it kind of just seemed like the perfect opportunity to do a country show and give it a try. We've done pop, we've done rock, we've done rap, we've kind of done everything, so this year with the whole new Fall Fest, we kind of just decided to go with it and do something new in total. But we've had really good positive feedback and people saying they've wanted country for a really long time, so it's been good.
All right, let's sort of backtrack into the planning phases of Fall Fest. So when did you start planning Fall Fest, and how did it, sort of transpire into what it is right now?
Right. Well, Fall Fest, the idea of it actually came up last year's main stage chair. They had talked about the previous fall concerts and how they kind of decided it was time to do something new and mix it up. So when I got the position in April is actually when I started working on it. The idea was already set, but I was the one who actually went through and booked the artists and started planning in April. And it was actually when I was abroad in Ireland I started planning it. So it's been a long process, but it's coming along.
Okay, so just to sort of clarify for students, it's happening in South Lot,
Yep.
not on the quad. Why was there a change in location from the quad to South Lot?
Right, so originally we wanted it to be on the quad. I mean, it's beautiful out here, so why not have an outdoor concert on the quad, hang out? But the truck we're bringing in that's holding the stage couldn't actually fit. It couldn't get on the quad, basically, with the pathways that Quinnipiac has. So we decided to move it to South Lot. That was the best option that we had and the best location with the amount of space. So I think it'll still be good. I mean, country parking lot party, it kind of works.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. So just to clarify, so we have Sarah Hayes,
Yep.
Love and Theft,
Yep.
Eric Pasley, and Kanan Smith.
Correct.
How did the Student Programming Board even go about getting these artists to come to Quinnipiac?
Right. We have a middle agent, Concert Ideas, that we work very closely with every concert. So basically, we work with them and they work with the artist agents. So we kind of tell them, all right, we're thinking country in this price range. They start giving us a list and we start putting in offers through them. So it kind of was just like, I did a lot of research on country music. I think I've listened to every country song you could. And basically we talk to them, we say, hey, we're interested in Love and Theft. Okay, they're in your price range. Here's what we can offer them. They're going to be in the area for this date, and it's a whole process, but it's pretty easy that we don't have to go and do it on our own.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Kristen, last but not least, just kind of tell me, just for the student body as a whole, what should us as students do before we go to Fall Fest? Is there anything that we should not do when we go to the concert, not bring? What is the sort of the rules and regulations?
Yeah,
sort of lay that out.
First I want to say listen to the music,
right.
Definitely. Because it is in South Lot, there are no tickets, so it is free. It's come and go as you please, but we're not allowing any beverages in. Public safety will be there kind of monitoring it. No backpacks, no chairs, kind of just come and go as you please. It's going to be like a standing general event only, but we have a list on our Facebook page, and an email is going out today to the student body that has the different policies. And obviously you can bring a guest. I've had a lot of questions about bringing guests, And it's the same as having a guest on campus. You just have to register them through the public safety system. Since there are no tickets, they don't need to buy anything.
For more information about Fall Fest happening this Saturday, September 28th at 2 p.m., follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Q30 News. Sitting here on the quad with Kristen Foley, I'm Elijah Westbrook, Q30 News.
This week is the Department of Residential Life's Diversity Week. Yesterday, students were able to take a tour of the Albert Schweitzer Institute and learn about the important work that has been done by our QU community and Albert Schweitzer himself. Today, students joined Professor Don Sawyer in a fun and interactive discussion on the differences that make everyone unique and how to build relationships with each other. Tomorrow will feature a tie-dyeing session where students will learn the meaning of colors. For more information on Diversity Week, check my Q announcements.
And many college students are finding themselves eating quick and easy meals, getting little sleep from pulling all-nighters, and dedicate little to no time exercising with a busy schedule. Little time is left to actually care for our bodies. To help take charge of our health, librarians Lisa Adriani and Robert Jovan are holding a campus crosstalk on health called Your Body, Your Life, Information Prescription for Healthy Living. The event will be held today from 5:30 to 7 p.m. in the auditorium at the North Haven campus. Adriani and Jovan will identify useful and reliable websites to help students become more health literate. Laptops and tablets are encouraged. And 28-year-old Nathan Salas from Yosemite, California is being charged in Connecticut with second-degree kidnapping and risk of injury to a minor on top of charges filed in California for child abduction. According to the arrest warrant, a lead was found from a journal given to a Hamden police detective containing an entry about a man named Nathan who worked as a park ranger at Yellowstone National Park. After police interviewed the girlfriends, they discovered that she had a new boyfriend whom she met online and planned to convert to Wiccan. It would now move with her new boyfriend. Police began an intensive search for the girls using the GPS coordinates of her iPhone. Police finally were able to trace Salas's phone number and find an address. After the girl's father turned in phone records, Salas appeared in Superior Court in Meriden on Friday and was served a warrant for his alleged crimes.
Coming up, North and South Korean families may have to wait a little longer before they are reunited. Plus, snack time turns dangerous after a heated argument between co-workers.
More details on world news stories and more when we come back. Stay tuned to Q30 News.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Good afternoon, Quinnipiac. I'm Sarah Fidel with this week's World News Report. Here's what's going on in your world. At least 61 civilians have been killed in the attacks on the Nairobi Mall in Kenya. After 4 days of reported gunfire from inside the mall, the president of Kenya says the siege is over and 5 of the terrorists responsible have been killed. On Tuesday, it was reported that 3 floors of the mall had collapsed, trapping bodies inside and leaving many questions unanswered, as the Red Cross reports that 65 people remain unaccounted for. And in Pakistan, a 7.7 earthquake struck on Tuesday, killing 46 people. The earthquake primarily affected a southern area in Pakistan and had an interesting effect on the coastline, the appearance of a new island. GOTV is reporting that the island is 1 mile off the coast and 100 feet in diameter. The earthquake was powerful enough to shift the seabeds into forming this mountain-like island. The tremors from the earthquake lasted over 2 minutes and could be felt from India's capital of New Delhi, hundreds of miles away. And families separated during the Korean War will remain separated even longer. A reunion planned between North and South Korea this Wednesday has been postponed. North Korea blames the canceling on the South. claiming that it is not open to dialogue or negotiation at this time. The last reunion for families separated by the Korean War took place in 2010, and these reunions are, as expected, times of great joy for many family members. They are also highly anticipated, as families have been separated since the war began in 1950. According to CNN, the cancellation of the reunion this week comes at a time when tensions between the North and South appeared to be cooling. I'm Sarah Fidel, and that's your World Update. Tune in next week to Q30 for more global news. Back to you at the desk.
What started out as a concert at Quasi Amusement Park in Middlebury ended in panic as 7 teenagers were taken to the hospital with apparent drug overdoses. At around 10:30 p.m., 4 teenagers dropped to the ground almost simultaneously at the concert called Adventureland.
Police believe the victims were under the influence of the drug 2-CP, a powerful hallucinogenic that overheats the body and takes 3 to 5 hours to go into effect. 3 officers and a nurse began performing CPR on the victims. 4 of the victims remain in the hospital. A Bridgeport man was arrested for stabbing a co-worker with a pen over a bag of potato chips on Thursday. Police say they responded to a food bazaar on Sylvan Avenue after the report of an assault. The victim told police he was working in the receiving area when employees knocked over a bag of chips.
The victim said when he told a co-worker, Sang Park, to have the employees who knocked over the chips to pick them up, Park stabbed him in the neck with a pen. Park told police he was tired of the victim telling him what to do. The victim's injury was not serious and he did not go to the hospital. Park was charged with assault and held on $10,000 bond.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Good afternoon, Bobcats. Let's take a look at the national weather. We see that we have some cooler temperatures moving through the U.S. and it's kind of heating up down in the south. We have 89 in Dallas and you see 70 in New York. Taking a look at the local weather, you can see some rain that's moving up, possibility of light rain coming up through the northeast. And taking a look at the local temperatures, we have some high 60s and 70s across the state of Connecticut. And then taking a look at the 8-day forecast, we have some beautiful weather on Saturday for Fall Fest and 70-degree weather all week. And tonight's forecast, it'll be 34 degrees, mostly clear, northeast at 5 miles per hour. And then tomorrow we'll have 70-degree weather, mostly sunny, and winds at northeast at 6 miles per hour.
Thanks, Megan. Well, I'm really looking forward to the nice weather for Fall Fest. I heard they're going to have smoked mac and cheese and corn on the cob.
Yeah, from what I heard, the food's actually going to be really cheap too. So if you have a low meal plan, you could just pay $5 for anything you want, and you could bring anybody you want from back at home or a friend of yours for free. So it seems like it's going to be a really good event.
Well, actually, just as a little bit of a correction, I think you have to bring only cash for the token. So if anyone's bringing their Q cash, make sure that you actually have real cash with you to bring to the Fall Fest.
I still think it's surprising that we're nearing October, quickly how time flies, and it's still 70-degree weather.
I know. I'm really looking forward to the beautiful weather on Sunday for a relaxing day.
Are you a fan of when leaves fall from the trees, or are you just like, you're a summer girl?
I think I'm more of a fall girl just because I really like the big chunky sweaters.
It's understandable. And now here to Nick Amador for entertainment.
Justin Bieber has switched his image and the 65th Emmys took place this past Sunday. These stories plus, will you be attending Britney Spears' residency in Las Vegas? I'm Nick Amador. This is Entertainment News. Justin Bieber has decided to follow the steps of his mentor Usher by switching his focus from teen pop to rap. Bieber has been featured on Major Ali's newest single titled Lolly. Bieber is seen in the video shirtless, rapping about his extravagant life alongside rapper friend Juicy J. This is just one instance where Bieber attempts to change his image over the past month. Hopefully, his young teen fans stick around through this change. The 65th annual Emmys, hosted by Neil Patrick Harris, aired this past Sunday to an astonishing 17 million viewers, making it the most watched Emmy since 2005. Modern Family won its 4th consecutive award for Best Comedy, while Breaking Bad had a night filled with awards, including Best Drama. On a more serious note, Glee star Jane Lynch had a heartfelt moment dedicated to Corey Monteith, who died earlier this summer. Overall, the show really highlighted television excellence. And despite a false tabloid, Britney Spears' Las Vegas residency is doing just fine. If you would like to visit, you should purchase tickets now. According to Brit's manager, Larry Rudolph, nothing could be farther from the truth, and this will be the best-selling show in the history of Vegas. Britney's show, Piece of Me, kicks off December 27th at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas. You can expect Britney to bring it. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Nick. So what do you think about Justin Bieber going shirtless and bragging about how much money he's got?
All right, I have to just say this, and now you guys can see me. What's the big deal about Justin Bieber? Okay, the kid can sing, he has tattoos, he's shirtless, he can rap. Okay? I mean, is it a really big deal?
Though. I don't understand. Like, he has a good voice, he can dance, he should stick to that.
I can rap too, you can rap as well.
He should
like,
put
seriously,
a shirt on.
I can rap right now if you want me to.
Oh, please don't.
Why not?
Please don't.
I can drop a beat with the pen if you want me to.
No.
You sure?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
positive.
All right, fine.
All right, now why don't we toss it over to Nikki with sports?
Good afternoon, Bobcats. The women's sports teams were on fire this week. Stay tuned to Q30 for your sports update.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Hello, Quinnipiac. What a great week to be a Bobcat. Field hockey, women's rugby, and volleyball stepped up their games and made fans proud. After a slow start to the season, Quinnipiac field hockey is turning heads with back-to-back wins. The Bobcats shut out Vermont 4-0 on Sunday and crushed St. Joe's 5-0 on Monday on home turf. These wins come just after scoring 8 total goals in just 4 games. Goalkeeper Megan Conaboy recorded 8 saves over the weekend. Quinnipiac hosts Holy Cross on September 26th. The women's rugby team suffered a loss Sunday afternoon, breaking their 7-game unbeaten streak. American International College dominated the field 36-12 in the Northeast Conference. This is their first ever meeting between the teams, and the Bobcats held an early lead. Sophomore Natalie Costco put QU on the board first with just 22 minutes remaining in the first half. The women's rugby team will play September 28th at the University of Virginia. And women's volleyball put up a fight against Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference champs Fairfield Stags on Saturday. Both teams went into the match with 2 wins within the non-conference schedule. Freshman setter Emma Ogden, MAAC Player of the Week, had 33 assists and 8 digs in the match. Head coach Christopher Zaplinski says the girls were ready for the challenge, but that Fairfield knows how to get it done. That's all for your sports update. I'm Nikki Dorico. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Nikki. That's all for Q30 News tonight.
To stay updated with breaking news regarding Quinnipiac University, follow Q30 News on Facebook and Twitter at Q30 News.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week with the latest in local and Quinnipiac news. Good night.